So it's a NAFED story of pulses. In these 3-4 years, the pulse procurement, storage, distribution, and then supplies have consolidated. Roles and responsibilities, as have been outlined by our chairman and MD, is already there, so I need not repeat. Yes, there are one or two more things which I need to explain, that besides procurement, now we have moved on to the supplies of the processed dal. And that is a new introduction which we have made in these 3 years, where we are just not procuring and storing and liquidating, but processing and supplies to armies, this paramilitary forces, the states, etc. Well, this is a matter of record that we have approximately purchased 8.41 million tons from 2014-15. The value, MSP value of this comes to 41,660 crores. The impact of the intervention of NAFED post the price rise which we saw in India in 2015 is quite significant. This slide explains the impact which the heavy procurement of pulses which NAFED made, then again released at intervals to the market to check the prices, and the confidence of the consumers or the government remained that there are sufficient stock available, which will not result into the kind of price rise which we had seen in 2015. There are lot many people much knowledgeable about pulse industry in this hall, so they better understand than what we understand. The challenges, yes, we would talk about, because in this house, there are people from Canada, Australia, which has a different farm practice, which has a different structure of pulse farming. Here in India, the major challenge is fragmented land holding and the cultivation of pulses in rain-fed areas, leading to low productivity. So this is the area where we need to have some kind of association and some kind of a value addition in terms of technology transfer, education, etc. Then we have one more challenge, that the farmers which, when they bring the stock to APMCs, the mandis have to be upgraded to a level where they have those facilities of upgradation of stock, which generally in countries like Australia and Canada, those are quite effective ones. We have the challenge of shelf life of the pulses which we store. So that's an area where we would need to associate and then again seek technology from abroad where the shelf life can be increased as well. The point which my MD mentioned, that was regarding the association of I would say the partnership of setting up joint venture processing units of a higher capacity, rather the fragmented capacity which we have in India. Well, the country, in India, we are shortly moving to diversification where we are discouraging certain areas. We are discouraging the cultivation of paddy and wheat and encouraging cultivation of pulses, which again would add to the self-sufficiency and reduce dependence on imports. The impact, well, Professor Rawal is here, so I would like you to address this issue as I discussed yesterday. Sir, Professor Rawal had written a very beautiful book which is for release tomorrow. This is Economy of Pulses. And yesterday when I downloaded the book in the evening, I spoke with him. It covers the period up to 2014. India has seen a transformed pulses economy after 2014. So I requested him if he could add chapter which covers 2014 and thereafter. So that would give a different perspective of the progress which we have made on pulses front. One scheme which has come and which has been very well appreciated by the states was the introduction of discounted pulses scheme, where from the buffer and from the PSS stock, we released stocks to the state governments, who processed it, packed it, and again distributed in different schemes of state governments. The state government of Tripura is here. They have a film, and they were the first state which bought pulses from us and released it at half the rate of the retail, and the direct benefit of the buffer went to the people of Tripura. So they have a small film also which they would project, sir. So these are the suggested solutions which we had thought of. Tomorrow we would discuss on this. One thing is if we can bring pulses in NFSM by reducing the size distribution of wheat and paddy. Oh, sorry, I would say wheat and rice. That would be quite good. And in fact, that would make a balanced dietary intake for the population, sir. So in the last GPC meeting, sir, we had coined a slogan, which is here, and which should be the slogan for the conference also: grow more, eat more. With this, I end this presentation, sir.